Welcome to our team call tonight, you guys. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Samantha Penkoff, and tonight, as every Wednesday night is our power hour or our action hour. And I'm gonna switch it up today because I have been doing all the coaching things, but thinking about it in a different way and doing it in a different way. So I'm gonna walk you guys exactly through what I'm doing, and we're gonna get some work done. So before we get into the official activities, we're gonna start off with writing something down. So I want you to either pull up your phone and pull out the notes thing, or pull out a piece of paper, anything at all. And I'm gonna set a timer because for 3 minutes, we are going to write down why we are working tonight. Why are you on this call? Why are you prioritizing your business? What are your goals? And all of that. And so if it starts off, you can think of like maybe your goal is Success Club 10 or 6, or you want to hit diamond. So get all those things out on paper, but then think a little bit deeper, like why is Success Club 10 your goal? Why do you want to earn $100 by tonight? Why do you want these things? What will that do for you, your family, your traveling, your wedding that you're saving for, that sort of thing. So for 3 minutes, put pen to paper or your finger to tap your keyboard and write down why you're working tonight, what you hope to gain from tonight. Actually, what you will gain from tonight. I want you to write it as I am hitting Success Club. I am putting $100 in my savings, whatever it looks like for you. And go, 3 minutes. And I have to go turn off my oven.
Champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we done this before, so you come on in. Look yourself at my home, tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to us. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house. Baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go around. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go around. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Only come thinking more that you want to stay. Close the blinds and pretend that the time has changed. Keep the clothes on the floor, open up champagne. Let's continue tonight, come on, celebrate. How we do sometimes we gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house. Baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out.
All right, you guys. That was 3 minutes is up, so hopefully you are feeling clear and focused on why you are doing these actions tonight. Next up, one last prep thing before we get into it. I want you to now definitely pull up your phone if you don't have it already, and we're going to write some scripts that we're going to be using. So mine are super, super simple. First one I want you to write is for a new follower. So mine is, hi, 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 wave emoji. Thanks so much for following me. Your support means the world. Are you also working on any fitness or nutrition goals? That simple. So yours could say, hey girl, happy hump day, camel emoji. Thanks for the follow. And I love ending with, are you also working on any fitness or nutrition goals? Because it almost automatically leads into an invite. So try and end with that, but make it sound like you. So first one, type out what you're going to send to a new follower. Second one, type out what you're going to send to a liker, so somebody who likes your posts. Again, mine's super simple. It's literally the same exact thing. I just changed that first line. I say, hey babe, thanks so much for liking my posts. Your support means the world. Are you also striving to reach any fitness or nutrition goals? Third one, for a story. Mine's the exact same. I'm boring. I say, hey, thanks so much for watching my stories. Or sometimes I say peeping my stories with a little eyeball emoji. Your support means the world. It's super fun to share my journey here. Are you also striving to reach, or are you also working on any fitness or nutrition goals? So come up with whatever you want to say. And some of you already use mine. So if you're using mine, totally fine. The last one I want you to come up with, which might take a second longer, is an invite. So think of someone that you haven't invited yet, that, or maybe you have invited like 6 months ago and you want to re-invite them. So mine looks like, hey babe, I have no idea if this is up your alley whatsoever, but some spots just opened up in my online wellness group and I wanted to offer you one. Are you working on any fitness or nutrition goals right now? So that's what mine looks like. So I'll just give you maybe 30 more seconds to come up with those. And I'll type mine in the chat too. Okay, so that's my invite that I just shared. The other ones I feel like were super easy. Jessica, what do you say when someone is interested in coaching right from the beginning? I say amazing, and then I have snippets for it. I'm a snippet girl. I know some of you guys like never use snippets. I need a guide or else I'm just like a space cadet. So I follow my snippets. Jessica, I don't know if you're on your computer or not, but I'll share my scripts with you right now, or with the group. Okay, thumbs up if you have all of your invites ready to go for a follower, follower, story, liker, and invite. Awesome. Brittany, I saw your thumbs down. Okay, we're gonna get started. We are going, so just to give you a recap of what we're going to get done tonight. First, we're going to expand our network. So we're going to put all those scripts on hold. We're going to save them for in a little bit. We're going to expand our network. We're going to comment on people's stuff in our feed. Then we're going to send all of those quick little invites. And then we're going to respond to unread messages. Okay? All within the next like 45 minutes. So we're going to start with expanding our network. If you are a veteran and you know what to do, put your head down and go find all of the people. But if you need some ideas, I'm going to give you one. I do this differently every single time. So my tip here is to, and actually I'm going to start my timer. My tip here though is to get creative. Don't be like, oh, I can't find anybody. There are days where I can't find anybody either. Switch your vision, switch whatever you're searching for and try something new. So something that I saw today, I'm setting my timer for 6 minutes, is one of my people doing goat yoga. So right now, when I'm about to go expand my network with you guys, I'm going to search for hashtag goat yoga. And it makes sense for me because I used to have pet goats. So when I see this, I'm going to comment on people's posts saying, oh my gosh, I used to have pet goats, but I've never done pet or goat yoga. Was it fun? I'm going to copy and paste that on everybody's thing. Another idea, you could search for hashtag happy birthday or hashtag it's my birthday or hashtag birthday girl, and then go follow a bunch of people and comment happy birthday. Literally one of you should do that, or else everybody's going to be getting the same type of messages. My favorite way right now is not hashtags, because that's like swarmed with other coaches and network marketing people. I love location. So what I do, one of the closer cities to me is Portland, Maine. So I search Portland, Maine, and there are large accounts that pop up, like restaurants. And there's this one restaurant that gets like 300 to 500 likes on their posts. So I go to that restaurant and I click on the likes, and then I go through that, and I go to their page to make sure that they're not already a coach. I like 3 to 4 of their pictures. I might comment on one, and then I follow them. Because it does take a little bit of extra time rather than people that just go through and follow. But when you just follow someone without doing anything else, that's one notification that they're getting. They just see Samantha says followed you. Versus if I like 4 of their pictures, potentially comment on one and follow them, I'm going to be their whole feed. It's going to be Samantha says like this picture. She liked this picture. She commented on this. She followed you. She liked this picture. They're going to be way more likely to be like, okay, who is this chick? Go at least look at my page, if not follow me back. So that's my reasoning behind making sure that they are a good fit. And by good fit, I literally just mean they're in the US, Canada, or UK. They're a girl and they seem friendly. Follow, like back. So as fast as you can. And I'm going to ask you how many you have done. So 3 more minutes to go. And if you have questions, feel free to unmute.
When the sun had left and the winter came and the sky fall to only bring the rain, I sat in darkness, all broken hearted. I couldn't find a day I didn't feel alone. I never meant to cry, started losing hope, but somehow, baby, you broke through and saved me. You're an angel, tell me you're never leaving. 'Cause you're the first thing I know I can believe in. You're holy, 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 I'm high on loving you. High on loving you. You're holy, 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 I'm high on loving you. High on loving you. In the brightest days, from the darkest nights, you're the riverbank where I was baptized, cleansed from the demons that were killing my freedom. Let me lay it down, give me to ya, get you singing faith, hallelujah. We'll be touching heaven. You're an angel, tell me you're never leaving. 'Cause you're the first thing I know I can't believe in. You're holy, 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 holy. I'm high on loving you. High on loving you. You're holy, 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 holy. I'm high You're the healing hand, where it used to.
All right, guys, time is up. Goat yoga was not a great hashtag to search for. I was literally looking forward to that all day once I found that. I followed like 4 people. Comment, though, how many you just followed in the chat as I look up our next one. 21. Nice job, Coley. 25. You guys did way better than I did. Keep going. 9. 4. Coffee houses were not the best tonight. Yeah. Not telling. Brittany, how many did you do? 12 from Jess. 6. Okay, next we're going to do that, Jackie. So still expand during the next one. 5. No one lives in Ipswich. I would do like Boston, Deed, or like, I don't know, another place. And if you do location, my tip is to tag your location in your photos. So when I'm searching for Portland, I'm tagging Kennebunk in almost all of my pictures. So they'll be like, it's not the same city, but oh, she lives nearby. So instantly there's that relation. That's okay, Meredith. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, next, my favorite part, we're literally gonna scroll Instagram. And all we're gonna do is prioritize prospects and newbies. Like, don't prioritize your coaches right now if you have coaches on your team. Just keep scrolling Instagram, and I want you to comment genuinely. This has been the task that I think is getting me the most follow backs. People don't follow me back when they see those 6 notifications, surprisingly. They probably think, oh, I'm gonna unfollow them shortly. They follow me back when I do these sort of comments because they realize, oh, I'm a real person. So scroll your feed, have fun for 5 minutes. Let's do 6 minutes. Have fun, comment super genuinely, meaning not love this. This is cute. Do like when I was doing on the goat yoga, like, oh my gosh, I used to have goats, but I've never done goat yoga. How was it? Oh my gosh, your glasses are adorable. What brand are they? Other coaches say not to do this, but I swear this is the trust building. This is where they're going to be like, she's cool, or I love her sense of humor, that sort of thing. So ready, set, go. And I want you guys to know we're not tracking anyone right now. So we're not tracking any new people we followed. We're not tracking the names of the people we're commenting. We're just doing as many as we can, as fast as we can.
Waking up, the action dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. Breathing in the chemicals. Breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is in the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up again. Don't make my system go. Welcome to the new age, to the new go. Sun hasn't died. Deep in my bones, straight from inside. Don't take my sister. Welcome to the new day. To the new day. To the new day. To the new day. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sometimes she's here, take a break. What else do you want? I can go to space with the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you feel like a home without roof. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you feel like that's what you want. If I'm happy, this and that. Give me all you got, don't hold it back. I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. Go up and stay home, it's fine. It's fine. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you feel like a home without a roof. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you feel like that's what you want. Bring me down, can't numb you. Bring me down, and love is still here. Bring me down, can't numb you. Bring me down, I said. Bring me down, can't numb you. Bring me down, and love is still here. Bring me down, can't numb you. Bring me down, I said. I'm alone if you feel like a room without you. Cause I'm happy I'm alone if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you feel like that's what you want. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you feel like happiness is the truth.
All right, time is up. Kayla, I'm just seeing your comment. Are we looking and commenting on people we follow or on random feed? Your feed, your news feed. So like if you go on Instagram or Facebook, if that's what you're doing, go to your feed and just scroll. So basically, the people that you see in your feed are people that you're following. Yeah, that's it, that you're following. So you're interacting with the people that you follow in hopes that if they do already follow you, they're building a tighter connection and trustworthy connection with you. If they don't follow you back, that they will follow you back. Okay, next up, we're gonna spend 5 minutes clicking on your followers. So on your Instagram, this is probably not gonna show, so just go to your page and you'll see number of posts, number of followers, and the number of following. Click on the number of followers, so that middle one, and as long as you have 200 followers, it is sorted based on the newest at the top and the people that have been following you for the longest at the bottom. So you're gonna click the top one, and remember that follower script that we came up with in the beginning? Copy that right now, and you're just gonna copy paste, as many people as you can for 5 minutes. If you come across somebody that you've already messaged, or maybe you know them from high school, they still deserve a message. So everybody's getting a message. Just say something different, like, hey, happy Wednesday, how have you been doing? Hey, like depends on what the last message was, but either just a quick connection, happy Wednesday, or the new follow one. If the last one was an invite for some reason, hey, are you still considering joining my wellness group? Short and sweet. So again, this right now, only your followers. Message all of the peeps for 5 minutes.
Hey, Sam, can you just repeat what you said? Your followers are listed how on your account?
From top to bottom, based on the newest ones at the top, as long as you have 200 followers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, so you have 1,184. So when you click that, the top ones, she like just followed you basically. So get started on that. Couple tips: when you come across businesses, send it, because there's somebody behind that business that chose to follow you. So businesses, I do send it to. The only people I don't send it to are weird, creepy dudes or accounts that look like they're fake. Like this girl has 4 comic pictures, but like it's her boobs and her butt as her main picture. Not into that. And even if they have lots of followers, like this one girl that I just saw, she has 7,000 followers. I'm still going to message them, because one of the tips I got from someone somewhere said, if you're targeting accounts that have, 100 likes, or 100 follows or 50 follows, which is what I used to do, because my mindset was, ooh, nobody's probably invited them yet. I want to find the people that are like brand new. And the tip was, if you do that, and they sign up as a coach, they have no influence. Versus if you send a message and start inviting people that do have 1,000 followers or 5,000 followers, and for some reason they do sign up as a coach, they have a much bigger circle of influence that can help more people right away. So ever since then, I'm like, I don't even care how many followers they have, send it anyways. Worst that's going to happen is they're going to ignore you.
Sam, if we've already sent a greeting or whatever, and they looked at it and haven't responded, should we still do like a happy Wednesday, like how's your day been or whatever?
Yeah, I would, because they're still following you.
Okay, thank you.
Did you post the script? I missed the first part of the call. So what script are you using?
We all created our own. I'll share mine, but mine says, hi. I just wanted to pop in and say thanks for the follow. Your support means so much. Are you also working on any fitness or nutrition goals?
So my followers are not set up like that. And I have more than 200.
I would just go down the list then. Make sure every single person has a message.
Okay.
I recently heard that it was the whole 200 thing, but it might not be. What's your Instagram name? Jessica.
I was trying to unmute it. I'm pulling it up. Life of _ Mama J. Here, I'll type it. That'll be easier.
If you're sending the follow message, if you joined in the beginning of the call, we created a follow message. Not invites yet. Okay, yeah, you have almost 400. So technically, if what I've heard, it should be that. But yeah, just go down the whole list and make sure all of them have a message. And prioritize the follow message. So the only time you're not sending the follow message is if you've already sent the follow message.
Okay.
Any other questions? Feel free. We've got a minute and a half left.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If you can tell right away that someone's super into fitness, do you still ask them if they're on a health and fitness journey or if they're striving to reach goals?
Great question. I change it and I say the same exact thing. And then, are you also an online health coach? That's the question at the end.
Love it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, sorry, I completely forgot to copy and paste. I'll do that now. All right, follow messages are up. Next, we're going to go to liker messages. So go again to your homepage, and we're going to start with the most recent photo that you've done. Click on the number of likes. So it'll say like 1 plus 6 likes or 1 plus 666 likes. So click on that. And then again, I don't know how this is sorted, if it's sorted in any way, shape, or form, but click on the likes. And I want you to send the version that you created, your liker message. Mine, again, for example, is, hey, babe, you're the sweetest for liking my health posts. I really appreciate your support on my journey. Are you also working on any fitness or nutrition goals? If they clearly aren't working out, or like they're obviously doing some sort of program, again, I'll change it to say, are you also an online health coach? Even though I know they're not, or I know they're a personal trainer, or if I know something, I still ask, because usually they'll say no. Same thing, if you've sent, like for me, 90% of the people I've already sent that message to. So if you've already sent the liker message, you're a step ahead of the game. Send the happy Wednesday camel emoji one, ask how their week is going for 5 minutes. Oh, and then I also have that liker continued. Very similar. Hey, babe, you're the sweetest for liking my health posts. I really appreciate your continuous support on my journey. So I have some people that like never, ever get back to me, but they keep liking my stuff. So that's who I send that to. And it ends with, have you ever considered joining one of my accountability groups or coaching team? And it's a little bit more bold of an invite there because they keep liking my stuff. So I wouldn't lead with that, even though it's not even that bold. But I save that for people who keep watching me. As fast as you can. Oh, and once you get through that one post, go to the next post and then go to the next post. So even if you have 3 likes, I want you to go to like 10 posts right now in the next 4 minutes and message all the people that are interacting with you. There must be some new people when you go to different posts.
I like that you're broken like me. Maybe that makes me wrong. I like that you're lonely like me. I could be lonely with you. Let's you anybody at a party. Some trust fund babies, broken lost by the bathroom. We said let's talk, but my confidence is wearing off. These are my people, these are my friends. She met my face, and that's what she said. I like that you're broken like me. Maybe that makes me wrong. I like that you're lonely like me. I could be lonely with you. It's so good. If I could love you, I'm not sure. So sweet. In your eyes, love to me. These are my people, these are my friends. She conflicts, that's what she said. I like that you're broken like me. Maybe that makes me wrong. I like that you're lonely like me. I could be lonely with you. The club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know.
All right, time's up. So next up, moving right into stories. So for this one, if you don't know, click on, like you're going to watch your story. And then, sorry, my thing is loading super slow. You should see the number of people that watched it in the bottom left. Click that number and click on the little eyeball if you have any option, or it'll just pop up for you. And that's your list of people that are watching that story. I don't care what story they're watching. I just message every single person that watches every single story. So even if it's about your dog or like my cat at the vet today, message them and still ask the question about fitness or nutrition. Again, use your version that you created earlier or the one that I shared for 5 minutes. Any questions, feel free to ask too. Again, if you've already sent them a message, like they might be the same as your likers. If you literally just sent them a message, don't send anything again. But if you've already sent the story one, again, say happy Wednesday, happy hump day, how's your week going so far? Or how's your April going so far? Or if you know them and you see, oh, she just went to Ireland, ask how her Ireland trip was. Use it as a point of connection. As fast as you can. Doesn't matter who it is. Everyone deserves a message, though.
I don't like your little games, don't like your tilted stage. The role you made me play, the fool. No, I don't like you. I don't like your perfect crime. How you laugh when you lie. You said the gun was mine. Isn't cool. No, I don't like you. But I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. Honey, I rose up from the dead, I do it all the time. I've got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I check it once, then I check it twice. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. I don't like your kingdom keys. See, they once belonged to me. You asked me for a place to sleep. I'm young and through a feast. The world was on another day, another drama. Not for me, all I think about is karma. And then the world lives on, but one thing's for sure. Check it once, then check it twice. What you made me do? What you made me do? What you just made me do? What you just made me do? What you made me do? What you made me do? What you just made me do? Look what you just made me do. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I'm sorry, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, because she's dead. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. What you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you made me do. What you made me do. What you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. What you made me do. What you made me do. What you just made me do. What you just made me do. What you made me do. What you made me do. What you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Trap, honey, I mean, in my feelings. Gotta be real with it. Yeah. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. I'm down for you always, baby. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always. But the new me is really still real me. I swear you gotta feel me before they try and kill me. They gotta make some choices. They running out of options. I've been going off and they don't know when to stop. And the week is up and see what you can learn. And no doubt to the shop.
All right, guys, so that was the last of our follower, liker, and story messages. 2 more things left for tonight. Next one is to go to your homepage. Oh, before we do that, copy the invite one that you came up with. So again, mine, I pasted it above. Hey babe, I have 0 clue if this would be up your alley, but a few spots just opened up in my online wellness group. Would you want to snag one? Are you working on any fitness or nutrition goals right now? So that's what I'm going to send. So copy yours. And then what I want you to do is click on, I always get confused, the search bar. And just keep tapping it till you're, oh, sorry, the home button all the way to the left at the bottom. And up at the top, you're going to see a whole bunch of stories. So what you're going to do is click on the very first one. And again, skip over coaches, skip over anyone who's already signed up. So basically prospects and or newbies. So click the first one, watch a couple if you want, but click on send message and just paste it. And then swipe to the next. Maybe watch 1 or 2. You could legit comment on one if you like it, paste it, swipe, paste, swipe. As many invites as you can, does not matter what they say. We are not responding to anybody yet. Okay, so if anyone's responded so far from your messages, don't look at them yet. That's our very last thing that we're going to do. So 5 minutes starting now, story to story to story, send that invite. And that's why I like to make mine so casual and nonchalant. Like I have 0 clue. I put 0 clue in caps lock just in case they're already a coach or they're already clearly into fitness or they might be offended. Another thing that I like to say too is I end with like, feel free to say no, but I'd kick myself if I didn't at least ask. Or I've been too chicken to ask you, but I decided to put my big girl pants on today anyways and ask. You know, so like I put myself under the bus because when I say things like that, like, oh my gosh, you're so sweet, I definitely don't think that. Or you're so sweet, no, it's totally fine. And then they say no still, but they don't feel bad. And I at least get a response. Oh, you're welcome, Faith. Oh, Emily, I'm just seeing. It'll say you have over 100 people see your story, but only show you 50. It's a lot of the same people. It should show you all 100 unless, so the timer is going, so still focus on sending your invites to story people. But Emily, I don't do this anymore, but if you use hashtags and locations on your story, and it'll say like 23 people from hashtag body positive or 23 people from Toronto, Ontario, you can't see the names of those people. So, but everybody else you should be able to see. Another quick tip when you guys are going through stories, sorry to distract you, but I hear a lot lately of like, how do you get back to the same spot? So if you're scrolling, then you find somebody, message them and it bumps you back up to the top. All you have to do, don't press the back button, just swipe. So like if I were to click on somebody, message them, just literally swipe from one side of the screen to the next, and you'll go right back to the same spot in your list. Off topic, but wanted to throw that in there. Again, any questions, feel free. I love doing this story thing. This is another way, you know, the second thing that we covered was just scrolling and commenting. You can also do that scrolling and commenting on stories instead of your feed as another option. Try that tomorrow. But it works really effective because stories, so I've been told, are ordered based on when they last posted. So like the person that I see first probably just posted something. So I've been getting a lot of responses to my invites almost instantaneously because they're active right now. Two minutes. Fast, 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 as many as you can.
Off on your ex, he deserved it. I thought you would've won from the jump that confirmed it. Trap money, Benny. I change aim if you let some in. Run the block, Benny. I know you girl, cause I know too many. Reach up, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, JT. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always. Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always. And I'm down for you always. And I'm down for you, down for you, down for you always. Keep me, do you love me? Are you riding? Do you never ever leave from beside me? Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always, baby. Do you love me? Are you riding? So you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I'm let me see you. I mean, my friends, gotta be real with yeah.
All right, time is up. Our very last thing, go to your messages. I'm doing everything obviously on Instagram. You can totally do every single thing that we've been doing on Facebook. It translates the same. So if you're on Instagram, click on the little airplane in the upper left if you're on your home page. And before we do anything, just swipe from bottom to top of your screen, scroll down a whole bunch. Just keep scrolling. What this is doing is it's loading old messages, and for me at least, a lot of them go unread because I'm really good at sending all these messages and then I don't make time to respond to them. So just keep scrolling for a bit. Then once you feel like you're good, scroll all the way back to the top. And then in the upper right, right next to search, there's 3 bars. Click on the 3 bars and you'll see inbox, unread, and flagged. Click unread. So we're filtering based on all unread. And for 5 minutes, we're just gonna go and respond. And this is the time, I won't play any music. So if you do get a response that you don't know what to say, unmute yourself and ask, and I can help you with a response. For 5 minutes. Go. Alex, I'm not sure. Oh, it seems like you just sent the message. You missed almost the whole power hour, so watch the recording. But yeah, we've been sending messages to followers, likers, story watchers, and people that we are watching their stories. Faith, you don't think you have that button. Is your app up to date? Probably not. See if it's up to date. I think, does everybody else have it? The unread, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Faith, I would try updating your app. And if that doesn't work, maybe just literally log out and log back in. Because I do think everyone should have that feature now. You're welcome. Someone just said, yes, I am actually interested from one of the story invites I just did. That's awesome, Jess. I got a response to a connection. She said she saw me on the Mermaid's Jaw site and is wondering what was in my cup. She's referring to my shake. Awesome. I do have a snippet for Shakeology. I never use it because no one ever asks me about my shake, but I'll copy and send it to you, Emily. And I'll paste it in the group for everybody else too. Anyone have any questions with how to respond?
So my question is, I might have asked this question before, but like, what's a good way to follow up? Because most of the people who've already watched my stuff, I've messaged them and maybe had a conversation. But how do I introduce the idea again without sounding like pushy?
Yeah, great question. So tonight we did not do any sort of follow-ups. If anything, the follow-ups is like responding to unread messages. So just a quick note on that, start tracking the people that respond to you. So like all of the followers that you sent a message to, all of the story watchers, I don't track at all until they respond to my message. That's when I write them down so I know to definitely invite them if I haven't already, and then if I did, to follow up with them. But my follow-up looks very similar to the regular invite where I said, hey babe, I have zero clue if this would be up your alley, but blah, blah, blah. I replaced that with, hey babe, I don't know if now is a better time, but a few spots just opened up in my group and I'd love to have you join us. And then instead of, are you working on goals right now? Since we probably know that from the first discussion, I would just end with, would you want to snag a spot? So
Okay.
super short and sweet.
That's perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Kaylee, if they just say no, like if I ask them if they are on their health and fitness and they say no, where to go from there? Usually from there, I just say, cool. And then I just see whatever they post about and ask a question about that. So that's where I would just work on building a connection. Because I guarantee you, like, let's be real, women are always trying to do something, whether it's like lose weight, gain weight, tone up, something. So yeah, I would just build a connection. Usually they come around because they're going to start seeing your posts more. Chelsea, I'm currently dealing with the most complicated potential ever. Yay for multitasking, wanting to grab a hammer. What's going on? Or you don't want to get into it? Okay. That's all I was going to cover, you guys. I feel like you're all still working, which I love. But do you guys have any other questions, concerns? Was this easier than usual, more difficult than usual? Any comments? Awesome, Deed. Jess, all your messages are private and sending to me. Awesome, Faith. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to hop on. So basically what we did do was our business activity tracker and all the items here, just in a different order. I just love scrolling. I think that that's super fun. I love the connection piece of what we do because I find that a lot of people sign up with me after they trust me. And you know that happens through comments. It happens through the how's your hump day going and all of that. So that's a little bit, that would be what I would refer to on this one as respond to all new likes, comments, and views. Because let's be real, I don't even get that many comments on my posts, and people like don't comment on my stuff. So when it says respond, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go message more people because people don't message. So yeah, that's all, you guys. Thank you so much for hopping on. I will post the recording. There might be some issues with music, but we'll find a way. And reach out if you ever need anything. And have a good night. Bye, guys.